I'm thrilled to be at Off the Shelf, not least because Sheffield is my home city, and we've spent the last year writing our book, Mission, interviewing 35 brilliant businesses from around the world, and it's great to be able to bring some of those lessons to a brilliant festival like Off the Shelf, and I think that it really is a signature event on the literary landscape. And I can tell you this much, I mean, I've been speaking at book festivals for the last 6 months actually about Mission, and I couldn't be more thrilled than to be here in Sheffield tonight. It's been amazing, the audiences that we've had. We've done public lectures, we've done closed business events, we've done a really big range of different sort of types of content. And what we've found is that there's a big debate, and that's about the future of business and the idea of, can business be a force for good in society? And you find that people want to give up their time to actually come and debate that. And we've done everything from magazines that have put on debates at lunchtime for people to sort of give up their time, right the way through to sort of, I guess, high business circles. And a lot of people are asking the same questions. What happens next? What happens in an uncertain commercial climate? What happens to my job? What happens to my firm? What is the future? And of course, in Mission, we've tried to tell the story of businesses that we think are, in many respects, providing some of the answers as to what might happen in a fast-changing environment. And it catches on. Yorkshire is a young county, and the world is going to play to young audiences over the next 10 years. In 2025, 75% of the global workforce will be millennials, and this is the most opinionated audience that's ever existed. It has the most wonderful access to technology and knowledge, and it's also the most value-oriented audience. And I think that the destinations and companies of the future are going to need to basically appeal and pitch hard to this sort of audiences. I think that a lot of the Yorkshire cities are university cities, and university cities are going to play out very powerfully over the coming years. And the reason why is because there's a talent shortage, there's a skill shortage around the country now, and it's phenomenal to see how that is taking on as the #1 business issue that's facing companies. How do they find great people to take their businesses forward? In the past, there have been other issues like access to capital, but now it's about, where do we find tomorrow's talent? And if you are a home of tomorrow's talent, you've got it all to play for. I believe in the idea of the Northern Powers. I especially believe in the power of the renaissance of the big northern cities, that they've got a major part to play in Britain's economic success story. And I think that actually a city like Sheffield, you've got to go back 100 years. At the end of the 19th century, Sheffield was the apple of its day. There's actually a future which is about makers, a future which is about entrepreneurs, and I think that Sheffield's got a fantastic heritage to build on, and I think this whole focus on unleashing the potential of northern cities gives us something really powerful to play for.